But thank God for this God that is in its own forgetting and its own loving stroke of the tick-tock bomb and never seen to for, and the other half of the millions in the beautiful prostate are hopping into the sweet, sweet airplane movie and sickly voice of the differing teenager arms crossed and scans a trace of denying the loving fact. Thank God, and the other for the other God. 4 and 5 are going to bed before this one ragged and lovely comes home to repeat the day. It's tiresome washings, its gums, and its forgetfulness. The same small philosophy, the same small voice, the same spiral staircase, the same mother and womb in the other we once removed, unspoken, unheard here. This is our inheritance, not born of comfort, but of flaunt and virtue. The vainglorious takes bad before it's all pride and pity like the branch laid heavy with snow and other covering. The bird poured in air hovers redundantly by the feeder, and while the pizza there is the best better than the city, the coffee always tastes a little lesser because it is at home. Home and 5 and 40 not seem like begetting, but falling off spray, and the bird above the crab trap circling the dock and the long dock. One of us rolled, the other two walked, and the long dock was our reward because when we reached its end we could finally turn around, and on the ninth turning of the last plateau we turned and saw below a fig like was foretold, and seeing it and knowing it was good, a turn we did to try to inspire the young think, or tried our best to inspire the fair fruit to its best vile malicious woman. The cold grainness is false, but fear not the rap snap stallion that brought Tyler and fit her the glory and golly of heading west, and its accompanying misguided moping up and bam. Whatever little slave forgets the God in trust and the God in virtue. This is the pole we encircle and then close with our weaving ribbon. We draw closer, but bam, touching once the pole is covered we are done. Touch thither Thagger Tyler. Spat pyre and a broiling brim. There will never be an end to God's greasy finger tickling the dead drop between the leg, the other leg lost in war. The melting participle that wants for and needs its love for God.
Hear the wind blow, dear, hear the wind blow. Hang your head over and hear the wind blow. Roses love sunshine, violets love dew. Angels in heaven know I love you. They know I love you, dear. They know I love you. Angels in heaven know I love you.
Prior to legs crossed in the key of many voices, all laugh punctuated. Your beer and a woman with a big thought of never returning, and all which going falls flat on red tights in the bob of a hair curl to an inch of a sheep's breath. The gentle hum of the small hair that lined the little old lady's chin as she delicately asked for the entrance and denied my lord, our thoroughfare and body twisted to tell with layer upon layer of the fleeting. Stolen and spent day and fender made it the second coming and the third and the fourth until the horizon nails past its dull and the whole becomes the brilliant stack of yet her panties. The third thought is always a retreat and prison stroked and bed and beat and brought and beaten and burned into bosom not yet sold, not yet put upon through the reeds over the hills to silent Palestine. Fig cheese, meaty wine, and poured 4 leaves to add that letters and north thought not the modesty of nature. Standing there as we were all being merry, and not was the group of fine fluid played, and devout was gone before it began. A roof and a glass is all that separated us all from the possibility of spending a waiting keen, and the first skin child dripping and saved the flower of England shall never live no more. And the tall slender tenor from England tempted not by the 7 furnaces, tempted not by the whole armor, the girded loins, girded with truth in the breast of faint distraction by wear the red tights, the bowler hats, neat rebel standing and passing the flyer to a stranger who at once knows how to remember the mother. He is a man of men and it is an circle into the dawn pouring, the dawn clouds with concentric radiance, be that chance subtle and turbulent, he is prostrate and holding a cell phone. There the bevel of the left foot now, the curve of the thoracic spine, the cleanliness of the face of the virgin in the street fire. no fitted with Gene Turianist with the Dutch in the magazine, the airplane, and the magic flute is salvation awaiting the tallest order or the shortest man. The Australian who attempting top switch sitting in belief and the slow is in need of the quick Vanderbilt. These teeth there is all poison in abundance than what Shan Esky has vanishes and leaves not back before me and return before your pulse twice speeds. Sit Pyres Chatters and the cock growing is the Widar in Tennessee and the man on the beach is an old man that Penelope is not an old woman. This is the division you shall inherit by lot, this solely desert for an air. Wrap warm and dry and warm and skin of the skin to shoulder around your warming organ and dripping into the cold night of Arya's crowd and drain of all blood clay and beset the stairs with you snare straining, the crow eating the doves shut carelessly into the sleeps gasping for every one of them dies on the one legs crossed. The man outside of the fiddler asks, do you know what used to be here? And you reply, catching the eyes of the sun, Stella's, as he answers, tricks in between you is the gulf to be plundered, the ocean floor that exists between all men vainglorious as the Leviathan made us. Punish and funeral pyre, the generation is past and their high is no longer dry, it is wet with a glaucous cloud of our gesture, blood steeping from sanctum to sanctum as it makes its way on the highways past quarter and vivid wheat and kept in copper, the kitchen booth thrown and given to proper imaginings, the stairs boring the ground, the temple work standing there enriching the horizon, expanding in violence, streaking in red upon the face of the earth, gibber and dish chalk gaining the role as the force of the sits almost into down into his blood in the home office, the weight of the head is truth, and the long far is our reward.